If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Brady going to throw. Oh, he can't get over. The second sack of his young NFL career. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground. Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offense. 3, 4, 5 seconds. That's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
All right.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Come you in, blog. Pick up the blog.
With 2 to go on second down. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Come on, big man.
It's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Let's go.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
2nd and 11. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Good shit.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Yes, sir.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Good shot.
It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year.
I gotta see that one more time. Caught him. Oh, he ain't even. He could have played better defense. Yeah, Davis. Yeah, look at that boy. Oh, look at that boy.
Seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Look at that boy.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Peyton Turner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
You lucky I'm drinking that beer, boy.
He's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brady.
And it'll wind up a first down.
Tighten it up, fellas. The X Factor.
To throw, it's Brady. Trying for
It's
It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there. Well, this is
Boy,
tricky,
beat me.
and it's complete.
I ain't fucking with that no more. That boy beat me.
Before he reaches the 27.
That boy beat me. I ain't fucking with that.
Needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go down and score and cut into the lead.
Yeah. I bring you a touchdown right there. You fuck it up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Fights through him. Yeah, he was able to
y'all know but this thing. Y'all tough.
The excellent play last
I applying pressure now. Pressure.
Well, this defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good
hey, you push him down, Buckle.
Take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Yeah, Mike.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to
bring that shit back. Shit.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tanner Hudson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now on the return here.
Boy, Carolina look good.
While the traders take a look, we'll step aside.
6 and 2 in it.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important. And especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish. But you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he's got to first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
All we need is that.
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, no, it can't.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. And it's in.
Nigga!
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Adam,
man, what the fuck, man?
And it's third down.
In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Ah, damn.
It's a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, they'll throw. Looking long for Thomas. Got a man. It's
let it get off me.
Inside the 10. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on third and long, but I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. And now White. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him,
dropping like flies.
Be right back. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure you understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team. We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He finds his man, complete. That's Hudson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Charles,
you talk about this
Brady's sneaky now. You got a touchdown and a pick.
2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, it's now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage. Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not very much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better. The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Yeah, he's slick.
He's what he was looking for. And it's third and short. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down.
Stuff him.
Stop him short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
He knew they been going for it. Well. Yeah, just set this up again. Huh?
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got
a boy real life.
Howard complete. And he's going to have the first down.
A boy real life man me.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get about 6 yards. He takes this one down to the 24-yard.
That man stuff on you, that dog. You get stuff on him and get hurt.
Here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek.
You too big for that, bucko.
The last run got 6. Now
you over there scratching out.
Now Brady. He finds Howard complete. First down, Tampa's.
See that boy,
when the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first down, Jones. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Brady to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Harris to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. And anytime a receiver's over 100 yards like he is, maybe the D coordinator scratching his head a little bit. If you're the D coordinator, what are you doing? Whatever he's not doing.
That's the best way to put it, but you have to treat him like the hot shooter in basketball, the guy that's just not missing. You run enough people at him to make him give up the ball in basketball. In this case, you've got to cover him with enough people that they throw the ball to someone else and make them beat you.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Oh, that's deep.
Yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
And that will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now.
Man, I had that motherfucker.
They scored a touchdown their last drive.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Man, I'm drinking a little bit, man. Leave me alone.
Us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state.
Let's go.
Not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over.
I'm nigga trying to tie school for halftime.
Receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On play action, now Brady.
There's no way, dog, that's gonna holding me back like that, bro.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Brady now on first down. To the right side, complete to Miller. And out of bounds right around the 20. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Brady to throw on second down. Over the middle here to Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 7 yards to pick up there. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
No motherfucking Hail Mary throw no pick. Nigga run him back for a whole touchdown and everything.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Boy, listen!
Takes it all the way down to the 3. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Sam Darnold, strong in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Justin Herbert has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars.
Damn, Trill
has a touchdown run. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be
that boy been gonna stuff on me up off of me.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. Looking a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a third down.
I know it was
grab that there and red color on.
You have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Set him up.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. They They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have.
Cooking in the kitchen.
Their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he's going to take this across the 50 and into some.
You gotta put your shoes on the right foot first.
Yards is the pickup there, and
but we ain't going to no gas station. Move them shoes up, please.
He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From just shy of midfield, Brady into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and he'll get this one out to the midfield stripe. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And his first carry, he loses the football. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. Again, it's Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the... It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw.
Oh.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Yeah. Keep on, Brady.
In this matchup, which side has been the more physical one? It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. That's caught by Howard.
Man, what the fuck just happened? So they make me miss the whole tackle?
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Jones is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way.
Oh,
you got to go get the lead.
Hell no. Fuck all. Look.
Up a little bit. It allows him to
go back the way, man.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
On it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh!
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at 20, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Throwing off that back foot.
Play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Ooh. Going fast enough.
Passing game. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
What?
Here's 1st and 10.
You want a cookie? Another one?
Red zone now. They'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
Well, Tommy gonna be hurting.
The 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Fuck you, man. That boy fast as hell.
Touchdown of the season. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going.
Why we reckless with that shit?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Evans has got the first down and then some. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard.
You know, Dizzy.
Looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady. To Evans on the slam.
That nigga ain't dropping.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now a play fake. Brady. throw left side complete. That's Howard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Brady's throw there complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And Suckup will put this one right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Here's Harris to return it. And he returns this to the 22. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. The throw down the field caught by his running back. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Hell no, you about to give me that right back. You fat boy offside.
At the 28-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in the game, fourth quarter, the fans are the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
Second and 11. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense.